Kylo. Welcome to that report. You must be running late for the weekend. Okay, let's jump into we got here our objective, right?
You call me?
Yeah, I was about to tell you. Can you do the norms real quick?
Yeah. No one has the right to hurt another patient. Education in the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. In Excel Academy of Southwest, student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We are, we respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
That's cool. Let's move on. So GGI in Townhouse is daily from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. We do this as a life skill course, get you all prepared for the real world after high school and so on and so forth with visits from certain military units, such as I think we had the National Guard, and then it was Navy. There's a few of them, but those are opportunities. And then there's other opportunities as far as like resources. So you won't know what you're missing out on unless you attend. And I give out 5 to 10 points for this. So try to attend. It's 11:15 a.m. again to 11:45. You get the link from any of the teachers, including myself, or just look on the SB. I post it daily. The Raspberry Pi kids, they're not going anywhere. We're still utilizing them. In fact, I think after this week, we'll be going into the Google Code Next curriculum. This is an extended week of EverFi. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to use the kids. It's just trying to get caught up on all the assignments you might have missed utilizing the kids. So if you have a schedule to get one, make sure you do. And if your kid is damaged, you can't come up to the school with the existing parts you have because I need those back. And I can give you another kit to get you going. All right. So if you haven't done so already, please do so in the near future. Again, you're going to need them for the remainder of the quarter. Okay. Well, Michaela, can you read this screen? Couldn't hear you, Michaela. You there? Or you might turn on and turn off.
What every Wednesday and Thursday, non-code from the convenience of your home to get extra credits from your class. The pandemic's effect on the code and job market. While learning code will positively broad benefits of coding industry.
All right. Next screen, we're going to seesaw between you two. It'll be Mr. Davenport. Read that screen, sir. Yeah, until you there.
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation at SB. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of SB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to view by 4 p.m. daily.
Last slide will be you, Miss Smith. Go ahead and take care of that for us.
Me?
No, Michaela. You got it, Michaela? Okay.
Class and time of the day is community. Word of the day. Today's objective students will be able to achieve certification of the condition module 1. Connections and community via the EverFi online coursework.
All right. So the next step is what? We need to jump into the EverFi software. Now you're doing something a little different. This is called Ignition. You should have access to the courseware. It's all under the same actual registration code that I gave you guys before. So we come here to ESV and show you what I mean. You make sure you're logged into ESV fourth period. And your fourth period, if you have my class, will be labeled as Intro to Robotics with Engineering. Robotics. That was Intro to Engineering. I don't know. But let me grab this in two parts. I'm going to have Davenport read that. And then we're going to jump right into the software. You should have access to all these courses already because we've been working on all of these all these different courses under this one registration code. Grab this. And your exit slip is going to be turned in under this assignment today. So the exit slip is comprised of your word of the day, classroom term of the day, and also the objective. Those words and stuff need their definitions, so don't forget to do that. In a moment, I'll put the link to the exit slip template in there. But in the meantime, Mr. Davenport, can you read from hello down to Zen in the chat there?
Hello and good morning to all Intro to Robotics students. We will begin utilizing the Everify Ignition online software. Please follow the instructions below. Your coursework is labeled as ComSci and Intro to Engineering Quarter 4 via the Everify website, and if you do not have an account already, you need to register as a new student to gain access. Website for the Everify to log in and begin completing the coursework is down below. The registration code is followed as in the chat. You will be required to take your time and pay attention to the instructions of each module in order to be successful with obtaining at least 80% or higher of the overall score towards the certification of the course. If you score less than 80%, you will be required to retake the module until the appropriate score is achieved. Take care, Danza.
Sorry about that. So, I mean, that was a great job, Mr. Davenport. So the last thing you need, of course, is the exit slip template. That's in the chat, and it's a link. You're going to download it. If you click on the link, you get this here. You'll download it, and you'll put your full name, date. Class name is Intro to Robotics with Engineering, period 4. And don't forget, you have your classroom term of the day. You have to put the word and its definition. You got to look up what that word community means, right? And then word of the day was negligent. You got to look at what that means. Put definition there. And lastly, the objective, okay? So all those values make up 30 points. Don't forget to do that. That's towards today's assignment grade. The other 70 points is going to come from you getting at least 80 or higher on Ignition module, the first module. And if we go back to objective to review, we're using what? Module 1, connections and community. So real quickly, locate your Everify link by clicking in the chat. And if I go to Ignition and see if you guys are already established. So I'm looking for Davenport, and I see him here. Good, he's there. And then Michaela is also in here. Right? Yeah, I see her. Okay, so you both are registered. I see. You just got to start it. If you have a survey to start, you might want to get that out the way first. Now, I'm going to go try to see if I can start through some of the course with you. As soon as I start the course, it's going to start talking. Okay, let's switch screens real quick. Ooh, it's got to be in the 80s because it's spicy hot out here. Okay, we got that established. Now, let me scroll down a little bit. And again, we're in Ignition, right? There it is. So we're going to view the courseware. I probably got to mute myself after it starts talking. Everybody should be in here so you can get this part done. Again, retake the assessment. What are you talking about, fam? Oh, okay, it's loading. What? All right, so the first lesson in the docket you'll see is connections and community, like I have here. So we're going to do a little bit together, and then the rest is going to be on you to finish. So it's all together 6 modules, a module. So it's a module for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's a module each. Friday, there's 2. So if you get done with some of this sooner than later, you have an easy week.
Live far away and keep friends updated on important stuff. At her soccer game, Alyssa posted, "We won the regional championships today. Guess who scored the winning goal?" Alyssa's post was seen right away by her best friend, who shared it with all her friends too. The post was popular with a lot of Alyssa's classmates, who left comments and tagged people they know. The post was seen by students at nearby schools, including the opposing team's school. Someone who used to go to Alyssa's school but now lives hundreds of miles away shared it with everyone he knows. It took less than a day for Alyssa's picture to be seen by people all across the country. It was even seen in other countries. Making online connections. Before we find out what happens to Alyssa next, let's see what you already know.
Okay, so this is the part where we're going to get points for participating in the small discussion. I'm going to ask a series of 5 questions. Each student, we're going to tag team it, gets to read the question, all the solutions, and then choose an answer. And then I'm going to circle back to the other student to 5 points just to see what you know. So first up in the list would be, I think, Davenport. Oh, you got it? Okay, go ahead.
What is a negative part of being in an online community? A, learning from people all over the world. B, finding people with common interests. C, having anything you post be permanent. Or D, all of the above. Probably C.
See, Mikayla, what do you think? There, you reading a statement or?
You talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. What do you think? He said C.
I think the same thing.
Okay. All right, your turn, Mikayla. You got to read this question, all the answers, and choose one.
If a friend posts something online that hurts your feelings, what should you do? Post something hurtful about them. Ask why they mad at you in the comments. Text them and say they hurt your feelings. Ask to talk to them in person. The last one.
Okay. What about you, Deontay?
I think I agree.
Okay. All right, Deontay, go right ahead.
If someone you don't know asks where you go to school, what should you do? A, don't respond. B, see if they're a friend of a friend. C, ask why they want to know. Or D, lie to them. C.
And Mikayla, what do you think? What would you do in this situation?
Hey.
You said A?
Yeah.
That sounds like something I would do. All right, so you're next, Mikayla. Go ahead and read the question and all the answers and choose.
What is social comparison? When you compare your social life to other when you compare your social life to other social life. When you compare your life to other social media posts and feel like your life is worse. When you compare your online posts to other online posts and feel like yours are worse. When you compare your life to other online posts and feel like your life is better.
So what do you think?
D.
D. All right, Davenport, you agree or you have a different answer?
I think it's A.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. All right, Davenport, take the last one.
How can you avoid emotional contagion?
Mm-hmm.
A, turn off notifications on your phone. B, spend time away from social media. C, stay offline before you go to bed. Or D, all of the above. I think it's the last one.
Okay. And Kyla, what do you say?
Same thing.
The same thing.
Being part of an online community has a lot of benefits. You can connect with friends and family, even when they live far away. You can talk to and learn from people all over the world. You can share important events and find people with common interests. But online communities do have different risks. Nothing you post online is really private. Once you post something online, you can't take it back. Everything you share is part of your online impression. You can't control who else will share your post or how they'll use it. Even if you delete your post, someone could have screen captured or copied it. Your online impression is who others think you are based on what you post online. This can follow you all your life. Friends, family, colleges, and jobs can use it to make decisions about you. Check out the responses to Alyssa's post and help her decide what to do. In response to Alyssa's post, Xander commented, "Awesome! Congrats!" Frida posted, "That's great!" Dara added, "I cheered until I lost my voice, LOL." Bob V commented, "So cool! When's your next game? Maybe I'll come see you play."
This is where I'm slow down and allow you all time to at least work on this portion. Remember, the section we're on is community and connections. So I want you to go through every segment of what's going on with Alyssa and respond and try to learn how to answer those post-assessment questions at the very end. So I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna review our objective. Again, the objective has to be turned in the form of the exit slip. So you got to look up the words. You have to also make sure this is showing. You have to look up both the words. So one of them is community. The other one is negligent. All right. So look up the definitions and put those in there. But also don't forget to grab the objective, type it in there, knock out the exit slip. That's the quickest thing you're going to do. So I'm going to come to Michaela. Can you read what's on the screen there?
Class on time of today's community. What is the day negligent? Today's objectives. Students will be able to achieve certification of ignition, Module 1 connections and community via the Everfile online coursework.
Very good. All right. So we'll give you all about 10 minutes or so. Let's just give you 15 because it's like that's 5. They'll turn it to o'clock. And 10 more will be at the halfway mark for the class. All right. So 15 minutes. Do your best. And if you get done, try to knock out another one because remember, the closer you are done or complete with all these sections, the less you'll have to do by Friday. It's 6 altogether. These are not hard things to do. I did this way so a lot of students can get caught up in assignments they may have missed out on. So if you're done with all of your Everfi stuff from last week and the previous week, and focus on some of that stuff at the beginning of the quarter when we started our kits, those booklet assignments, right? Or even just those regular assignments you did with the Synsat, making it light up in a certain way, using those chapters we talked about from the projects 1 and 2. Quarter is almost over with, so look, try to do your best. Um, try to make sure you finish up everything you can. So finish the school year out strong. Trying to make sure this starts the right way so you can see it correctly. Okay. Yeah, I still don't want to do it the way I told it to do it. This is tripping. I want you to present big screen style. It still said no. It's gonna do what it wants to do. Come on now. Mine's being ignorant outside. Okay, now it should be recycling. There it goes. And again, I think I put the exit slip template in the chat, so you just got to download it. I can put it again in case you don't see it. It should be in there though. Let's grab this. This is for your exit slip. That again, in case you didn't see it. And you have to download that link. After you open it up, you have to download it so you can use it for your own purposes. Meaning fill it out with this information I'm about to put on the screen. Okay, so I had to make sure I refreshed it. It's better. All right, let's see how far you two made it. Let's see here. Michaela, can you read the objective and everything there? Can you see the screen?
Classroom summary, there is community where they negligent. Today's objectives. This will be able to achieve certification examination modules and connect with the community via the Everfile online courseware.
Thank you. All right, so let's come here and take a look. What's this on? Again, you're supposed to have at least your exit slip completed. If you don't have that link, yeah, I can put it in the chat again for you if you need it. But honestly, only thing left is to see how far everybody made it. Anybody had any breakthroughs? Trying to get my Everfi teacher version. There we go. So we were working on ignition, right? And the section that you should have been focusing your energy on was the very first lesson, lesson 1. And I think it was called Community and Connections. So let me see if I can pull up reports. I gotta be careful with Michaela. She didn't finish the whole thing and be like, say nothing to me. Ignition. Okay, so let's look at what you guys have done. Oh, Lord. Is this Michaela again here? Let's see here. She just did this? Lord, this girl. This is actually of this date. You did that today. Wow. All right, Michaela. Okay. Pretty good. You keep finishing it faster than I expected it. Expected. She threw me off. I'm like, whoa. She blew that one out the water. Let's see. Davenport, pretty good. Okay, you got that done. All right, y'all keeping up with it. Okay, so you didn't waste the 15 minutes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Lady and gentlemen. All right, so it's 2:15. I don't want to hold you guys that long. Y'all did exceptional. I do want to remind you to turn in your exit slip. Do not turn your exit slip halfway done. All right, it's 30 points. You could do real good in this assignment, but if you're not turning your exit slips, that's minus 30 points off of your Everfi work. So just like do all the work, have 100%, and have nothing to do tonight. Okay. So does anybody have any questions for me? Because y'all did exceptionally well. Like Kyla finished 2 sections. Y'all have the information for finishing exit slip, Davenport Smith? I'm just asking.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so fill it out, turn it in with the definitions, you guys and gals, okay? Michaela, likewise, you got everything you need?
Yeah.
All right, you're free to go. Did great. See you tomorrow.